Welcome to Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. We're taking the camper to Adventure Bound's Eagles Peak Campground in Robesonia, Pennsylvania. Hey, we made it to the site. It's site 275. We're at Adventure Bound's Eagles Peak in Robesonia. Adventure Bound has a number of different campgrounds around the country. So we have a pretty nice site. I had to level it up a little bit. And just as we got here, and got everything set up, it started to rain, so we're hiding inside for a little bit. But the site's nice. It comes with a fire ring and a picnic table. I have the awning out. It's wooded. I prefer that. I like the wooded sites. And here on the service side, you can see we got cable hooked up, got our power and our water. The sewer line, I'll hook that up on Sunday when I dump the tanks. It has 20 amp, 30 amp, and 50 amp, so plenty of power. It's a large campground, and we're in the very back section, which is the wooded section. The roads are stone, but the main road up in the front is paved. So we're set up, and we're waiting for the rain to stop. Here's Harley. Hey Har, you ready for your adventure? So it stopped raining, although there's rain on the trees. So we'll go explore the park. Now the park really has two sections. A section for seasonal, and then a wooded section for weekend warriors and people who camp at different places. So I'm in that section, so I'll give you it looks a little bit like a state park. The sites are pretty nice. It is all gravel back here. There's no pavement. So we'll check it out. Now here we're coming into the playground, the pool, the splash pad. Well, not the splash pad. So you'll see all that stuff here. And here is the water slides the kids can use. It's right next to the pool. Here at the splash pool, there's a bunch of water slides. Okay, Callen, there you go. Go. Good job. Playground is very nice. They do have a nice playground, multiple swings, bunch of slides, horseshoes, games, even a little pavilion. Now, one of the unique features about Eagles Peak is they have a separate pool for the adults. So this is the adult only pool. that's kind of nice. They do have volleyball, and they have a pavilion, but we just had torrential rains the last week and a half. We had 11 inches of rain, so a lot of the area is flooded. But they do play bingo here, and this is where they hold their bingo. See volleyball in the back, and there's a track back there for race cars. Here is their radio controlled racetrack. The kids and the adults from the campground can come over here and race their cars. And there's the volleyball court, a little flooded right now. Basketball and swings over there. Now they have the main pool. The pool is nice. Now at the pool, they do have a swim up snack bar. Pirates Cove. If you do run out of propane, they can fill it here. Here is the camp store. They do have some food items in there that they prepare, and they also have, you know, camping items, and the shirts are for sale in there, etc. You can see the store has all the things that you forget. They do have a game room, air hockey, pool, of course we're always looking for Miss Pac-Man, and I don't see Miss Pac-Man. I got the skee ball. So that's helpful when it rains. They do have mini golf. It's right at the entrance. Say cheese. We packed up and left Adventure Bound Camp Resort's Eagles Peak in Robesonia. To give you my impressions of this park, it's rather large. It does have a lot of amenities on it. There's a massive multi-water slide park. There's a regular pool. There's also an adult pool, an arcade, radio controlled track for race cars. There are a couple playgrounds. They have lots of events and activities. There's a fishing pond. You can also rent paddle boats on the fishing pond. A lot to do. If you have kids, you know, like 5th grade and up, this is a good spot. There's a lot of seasonal campsites in here, and the main part where Weekend Warriors and and others not staying there all season park is up in the back in the wooded section. Now I like wooded sections. All the roads up there are gravel. and the sights are gravel. And I needed to use my levelers and even front to back. Now, in all honesty, in Pennsylvania, we had 10 inches of rain in the last 10 days, you know, like a 5-inch dump and a 5-inch dump. So that may have washed a lot of the stone away because they were grading it, the roads and all, while we were there once it stopped raining. So that might be part of the reason. As far as things to do outside the area, the Blue Marsh Lake is nearby, Conrad Weiser Homestead, a couple other places. But really, there's so much to do at this park, you really don't have to leave it if you're going to visit there. It is pricey. I'll put the pricing right here. It was well over $100 a night to stay there. They do have deals and discounts if you sign up for the coupons. If you use one of those, you can get it a little cheaper. But it was very expensive. Water, cable, electric, and sewer. And they did have internet. Internet wasn't the greatest. My 4G was better on the phone, but it worked. The cable, even with the storms, had worked. It got a little fuzzy from the storms, but yeah, it did okay. So all in all, you know, this park was good. I think the only way I would stay there again is if I had a bunch of kids with me. We did have Callen with us, and he loved that water park. So when him and his brother are older, I'm sure, you know, that would be a time to go back there. It is in Robesonia, which is about 16 miles west of Reading, Pennsylvania. And I ended up at this Adventure Bound. I had planned on being at an Adventure Bound in Ohio, but with the COVID stuff, I had to switch my plans. So I went out to this one. So that's our impressions of Adventure Bound Eagles Peak in Robesonia, Pennsylvania. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. And if you want to know each time we put up a new video, you could ring that bell. Also, if you want to give it a thumbs up, that's how I know you appreciate the reviews. But more important than all that, go have some fun out there. Thanks for watching.